Okay. Well, today is our practice day. Only one more class period left after today. So, as I promised you, this week, I'm going to put you in your groups and you can go over your speeches, practice, and finish everything up that you need to finish up for your team persuasive group speeches. Okay, so make certain you got all your visuals together, right? No full PowerPoints. Practice, look at yourself on video, practice, critique each other of where you think you could improve. Practice delivering the speech together so it doesn't seem disjointed, right? Um, and I'll come around to see if you need any help, but today we're going to finalize those speeches. Now, um, it's important that you go back and look at the comments that I made because I'm going to look to see, did you make those changes I told you that I didn't think you did well on? Okay. That's what I'm looking for. Did you improve where I told you I felt like you should improve? Or are you continuing to do what you did on day one when I told you that wasn't correct several times? This is the week for you to go in. If you did that, for you to go in and make sure you're not going to do it next week, right? So you can go in and pull up your speeches and work on them uh, together. All right. Any questions at all? No, no questions. Okay. Sadie and Sargie, I did go in and put some comments in your preparation outline. So you can pull those up and look at those and then make the changes accordingly, okay? Tonight. Let me put you in your groups. So it's three. It's not here. Two. And group three is ours of Nadine. Okay. Nadine, you might have to push join. Okay. Okay, Khadijah, I'm going to put you with your group, okay? I'm going to put you with your group now, all right? Okay.
But do you think I'm gonna
Let me
go
pull
in
it
and
up.
change this? Okay.
Did you all have any questions for me at all?
I don't think we do.
Okay, great. Um,
Okay.
hello, Khadijah. Turn on your camera. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys have any questions for me?
No.
Uh, yeah, re we rewrite the permutation outline and we discuss Yeah.
Each person's part, everybody knows. You evened it up with the time. It's 3 of you, so each one of you should take a main point and then decide, the introduction and the conclusion. Now, if you just have 2 main points, then give somebody the introduction and the conclusion, and then 2 of you take the main point, 2 main points, 1 each. I don't know how many you have offhand.
We we have uh we have 3 main point and
Okay.
one yeah. So
Okay.
I yeah.
So maybe Lin Jin, you'll take a main point. Every person take 1 main point, and then Matthew could take the introduction, and Kadisha could take the conclusion, or vice versa, whichever way you guys want to do it. Since I know Lin Jin was submitting a lot of this stuff initially, so then you guys could pick up that slack, okay? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that
But
okay?
I prepare in introduction already.
Okay.
Very sure.
If
Yeah.
you want to do it, you can. It's not a problem.
Um
But each of you need to do a main point, and then decide
yeah.
amongst you who's going to do the introduction and who's going to do the.
Okay, so you mean I need to do the main point, right?
Yeah, each person needs to do 1 main point. Each
Okay.
person, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
It might be a good idea for you to work on your speaking outline tonight. How are you going to do you and get your visuals together of how
Mm-hmm.
you're going to show them what order, and practice it so that you know who comes in next, who doesn't, so it doesn't look like it's 3 separate speeches. Like it looks like you all worked on it together. Okay, that's
Okay.
what you're going to do tonight. Try to practice as much as you can.
Okay.
And
I
it
need
enable you all so you can pull up stuff and share it. Okay, but everybody is going to submit their own speaking outline. So whatever
Mhm.
part you're doing, that's the speaking outline you're going to submit, okay?
Okay.
So everybody has a
Okay,
different
Professor.
one. So whatever you decide tonight, then that's what you submit. Don't submit the other person's speaking part, just yours. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
And your visuals, whichever visuals you're going to show. So you guys need to come up with this together. Okay?
Okay.
All righty.
Got it. Thank you, Professor.
Any other questions that you have for me?
No.
Professor, for the visual, are we like using pictures or something? I'm not sure
Well,
about the
remember, I
visual.
don't want you just to show a picture of something. Now, everybody's doing the same speech, I believe, with social media, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's doing the same speech, so it's not going to be all that interesting. You all had the same information. Like I don't know why you all speak the same thing, but okay. But don't just put up a picture of the phone or a picture, of somebody's Facebook post. Like, put pictures up that mean something. If you're going to tell us a statistic, put up the graph that goes with it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you're going to tell us
Okay.
some ideas that we need to remember, put that up in bullet points. Okay?
Okay.
Don't just put up a picture of something for the sake of putting up a picture. Like if somebody's doing something about baseball, I don't want to see a baseball bat. It's ridiculous. Like it has no purpose. You need to make sure that the visuals that you use are meaningful and they have a purpose and it's teaching us something. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
We move way past that first speech where in that second speech, the impressive person and the person, we've moved way past that now. Now you got to use your research and you have to set up, make sure when you're citing your sources, okay, there's a certain amount. Go over the instructions of how many credible sources you need to have, how many need to be cited during the speech. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Question, Khadijah?
No.
No, Professor.
I didn't answer your question. What's your question?
You did.
Okay.
Mhm.
All righty.
Visual aids. Hello.
Hello. Do you have any questions for me at all?
We have a new revised outline.
Okay.
If you would be willing to take a look at it. We're just we're trying our hardest to
Okay. You got it up?
yes, let me see. Soji, did you share it with her or should I?
Oh yeah, you can share it.
Is it okay if I put it in the chat?
Or can you share it on your screen? You know how to share it on your screen?
You can share it on your screen at the bottom.
Okay, let me try
There's
that.
the share. And then all your stuff should come up, and then you pick what you're trying to share.
Okay, let me try this. Content only. Maybe.
Your windows should be open to what it is you have to open your windows up
Yeah.
first.
It is open. It's just
Okay.
making me go, it's taking me to my settings because okay, this should work now. One moment, sorry. Oh no. It said I'm not able to screen share unless I quit the Zoom app and rejoin it because I just had to change a setting in the app to allow me to screen share for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can you share yours, Sargi? Is it the same one? Does he have the same one as you?
Yes.
Try to share yours, Sargi. See if you can.
I'm on my phone.
Oh, you might have some problem with that.
Okay, I'll just share it to you on your email if that's good with you.
Post it inside of your Blackboard,
Okay, okay,
and then I'll come back and look at it.
okay.
Any other like questions that you have for me? You know what you're doing tonight. You're gonna practice
Yeah, we're
delivering
gonna
your speech
practice.
tonight. You're gonna put together your speaking outline. Remember, the speaking outlines are separate. So it's just whatever your speaking part is. And then
Yes.
whatever slides you're going to be responsible for or visuals, doesn't have to be a slide, but whatever visuals. And be mindful, do not do a full PowerPoint where you're up there in the corner and we're looking at your visuals the whole time. That's
Yeah.
not going to give you a good grade at all. Okay? Because we need to evaluate you. It's not that type of speech, right?
We just had one more question in terms of the visual aids. So we're going to make a PowerPoint right now to go alongside with the visual aids. And we were just looking at the instructions. So I just want to confirm that we should be using certain slides to like
One
write key
visual
points.
per main point.
And visual is not just a photograph, it can be like a few words. Is that
Big
correct?
words, if you want to, remember things you want us to remember, like if you're giving us steps to something or something like that, or the
Would it
points about something. We want to see charts and graphs. If you're
Okay.
talking about some type of statistic, show us the graph and chart of it. I
Okay.
don't want to see, everybody's doing social media, so I don't know how interesting it's going to be after a while because it's just all the same speeches.
I know.
But you all need to make sure that the visuals are not just pictures. Like, don't put up a picture of your phone. Don't put up a picture of a Facebook post or Instagram post just to say, yeah, a post. We all know what that looks like, right? We want to see meaningful visuals that are a part. Remember that we're way past personal challenge and impressive. This is an extemporaneous speech with research. So we really need you really need to make certain that you know what you're talking about and that you explain the visual, right? Explain the visual. If it's a chart or graph, explain it to us so that we understand it better. But don't just put up a picture for the picture's sake.
Okay, understood. Thank you for that clarification.
Yeah. Okay. And again, each person has their own submission. So, and practice it so it doesn't look like it's two different speeches, two separate
Okay.
speeches. And I'm gonna go I'll go in there and look to see your I'll come back and I'll post it up for you, okay?
Okay.
And we can look at it together. Okay. Okay. We're all back. You feel a little more confident than you did before you went into that break room? Probably should try to get together at least one more time to practice again. Make sure you have everything together. If you need for me to set up a Zoom for you, I can do that. Or you can just do it on your own. It's up to you. Any questions at all? No? Okay, if you think of some, you can email me. And we'll be back next week for those presentations. Like I said, everybody has the same topic. So I don't know how interesting it's going to be when we're done. So maybe it's really going to be a competition now of who delivered the best speech on social media. Okay, have a great week. Stay safe, and I will see you next week. And I can't wait to see these performances. Good night.
Thank you. Good night, Professor. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Uh,
Okay. Good night, ladies. Be safe. Did you want to talk to me? Let me turn off the recording.